Good morning, students. How are you? I think hope all are fine. Okay. Already we have completed the third lesson. Yeah. So now in this video we will mark the book back exercise. So just start your prayer. தேங்க் யூ. நான் ஒரு நல்லாசிரியர். நான் உங்களுக்கு தாயாகவும் தந்தையாகவும் இருந்து முறையாக அன்போடு கல்வியை போதிப்பேன். நான் ஒரு நல்லாசிரியர். நான் உங்களுக்கு தாயாகவும் தந்தையாகவும் இருந்து முறையாக அன்போடு கல்வியை போதிப்பேன். நான் ஒரு நல்லாசிரியர். நான் உங்களுக்கு தாயாகவும் தந்தையாகவும் இருந்து முறையாக அன்போடு கல்வியை போதிப்பேன். Okay, students, take your social science book. Take page number 37. So in this video we will see the book back exercise. So just to recall what we have learned in this unit. So World War II. So first you learn about the political and economic development after World War I, which led to World War II. So the political and economic development after World War I that leads to World War II. Then you learn about the causes and the course of the World War II. So the causes. So what are the important causes? Then some alliances. So the two alliances. So the two military powers. So that is the Axis powers, then Allied powers. Then course of the war. So how the war began. So the outbreak of war. Then the important events. Then how the Axis powers were defeated. So the Axis powers, so Germany, Italy, Japan were defeated. So we have discussed it. Then the effect of the World War II. Then we discussed in detail about the United Nations Organization. In our previous class we discussed about the World Bank. So the World Bank, it was formed, it was established after a conference. So what was that conference? Bretton Woods Conference. So there are two main organs in World Bank. What are they? International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, then International Development Agency. So we have discussed that. Then International Monetary Fund, so IMF. So now how many members are there in IMF? 189 countries. Then finally we discussed about the post-war welfare state in Europe. So there was a report that published in 1942 in United Kingdom. So what was that report? Beveridge report. Then after World War II, which party was voted into power in Britain? Labour Party. These are the things we have discussed in our previous class. Then before that we already discussed in detail about the Second World War. So it started in the year 1939 and ended in 1945. So if you have any doubt in these events or in any area, just ask me. So now we will move to the book back exercise. So first choose the correct answer. First question, when did the Japanese formally sign up their surrender? So Japanese, so they didn't surrender even after the death of Hitler and Mussolini. So they faced the Allied powers in single hand. So but they were forced to surrender because of the atom bombs dropped by America on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So without no choice, so Japan was forced to surrender. So when did she sign the surrender agreement? A. 2nd September 1945, B. 2nd October 1945, C. 15th August 1945, D. 12th October 1945. A. 2nd September 1945. So that is the correct answer. So first question answer option A, 2nd September 1945. Then second, who initiated the formation of League of Nations? So League of Nations, can you remember? It was formed after World War I. It was the brainchild of A. Roosevelt, B. Chamberlain, C. Woodrow Wilson, D. Baldwin. So under whose initiation it was formed? C. Woodrow Wilson. So under the idea of Woodrow Wilson it was formed. For second question option C. Then third, where was the Japanese Navy defeated by the US Navy? In which battle? A. Battle of Guadalcanal, B. Battle of Midway, then C. Battle of Leningrad, Then D, Battle of El Alamein. So Battle of Leningrad. So that happens in Russia. So between Russia and Germany. Then Battle of El Alamein. So it was in Africa. Yeah, so here the Italian forces were defeated by the Allied forces. But the question is about the Japanese and US Navy. Yeah. So which one is correct? Option A or option B? Yeah, option B, Battle of Midway. Yeah, so in this battle only, Japanese Navy defeated by the US Navy. Then, fourth question. Where did US drop its first atomic bomb? A, Kawasaki. B, Hiroshima. C, Hiroshima. D, Nagasaki. So where US dropped its first atomic bomb? So Kawasaki, Hiroshima. So you didn't study this name in this lesson. So the remaining Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So which one is correct option? Yeah, Hiroshima. So first she dropped atom bomb on Hiroshima, then on Nagasaki. So fourth question, option C. Then fifth, who were mainly persecuted by Hitler? So Hitler hated one group of people a lot. Yeah, so he built up his political structure. He built up his political agenda on the hater of this community people only. So who were they? A, Russians. B, Arab. C, Turk. D, Jews. Yeah, Jews. Yeah, so Jews were mainly persecuted by Hitler. So fifth question, option D. Then sixth, which Prime Minister of England who signed the Munich Pact with Germany? Yeah, so can you remember Munich Pact? Yeah, it was signed between England and Germany. So it was a shameful agreement for England because England accepted the Germany's invasion of Czechoslovakia. Yes, it was a shameful agreement. So who was the Prime Minister who signed the Munich Pact with Germany? A, Chamberlain. B, Winston Churchill. C, Lloyd George. D, Stanley Baldwin. Who signed this agreement? Yeah, A, Chamberlain. So sixth question, option A, Chamberlain. Then seventh, when was the Charter of the UN signed? So read the question carefully. When was the Charter of the UN signed? Then read the options also correctly. Yeah, so don't see the date and the month and write the answer, or don't see the year and write the answer. So in order to confuse you, they will give the options near to the correct answer. Okay, so first option A, June 26, 1942. Option B, June 26, 1945. Then C, January 1, 1942. Then D, January 1, 1945. So which one is correct answer? Yeah, option B, June 26, 1945. Next, second round method. Fill in the blanks. So first question, Hitler attacked Dash, which was a demilitarized zone. Yeah, so Hitler attacked a demilitarized zone. So that located between Germany and France. So that was, Rhineland. So Hitler attacked Rhineland, which was a demilitarized zone. Then the alliance between Italy, Germany and Japan is known as, so how was their alliance called as? Yes, it was named after their capital city. So the capital of Italy was Rome. Then Germany, Berlin. Then Japan, Tokyo. So the answer is Rome, Berlin, Tokyo axis. Then third one, Dash started the Lend-Lease program. So American president. So President Roosevelt. So President Roosevelt started the Lend-Lease program. So can you remember that? So America wanted to change its policy of isolation, but because of political situation, they gave just political and economical support. So that is the program, Lend-Lease program started by President Roosevelt. Then fourth one, Britain Prime Minister Dash resigned in 1940. So the Prime Minister of England, so who signed Munich Pact with Germany? So he resigned when Germany declared war on Poland. So who was he? Chamberlain. So Britain Prime Minister Chamberlain resigned in 1940. Then fifth, Dash is a device used to find out the enemy aircraft from a distance. A device which was developed in Britain during Second World War. So this device only helped Britain in great extent. Yeah, so when Germany invaded Britain through air, so this device helped Britain. Yeah, so what was the device? Yeah, radar. So radar is a device used to find out the enemy aircraft from a distance. Okay. Then third, choose the correct statement. Assertion, reason. Only one question. Assertion. President Roosevelt realized that the United States had to change its policy of isolation. So now the President of America in the year 1940s, he realized that America had to change its policy of isolation. So reason, he started a program of Lend-Lease in 1941. So reason, he started a program of Lend-Lease in 1941. Which one is correct option? Option A, both A and R are correct. Then fourth one, match the following. First question, Blitzkrieg. So Blitzkrieg means, yeah, it was a technique followed by German forces while invading any country. Yeah, lightning strike. So Blitzkrieg, lightning strike. Then Royal Navy. So the name given to Navy force of which country? Yeah, Britain. So Royal Navy, Britain. Then third one, Lend-Lease. So now only we discussed it. Yeah, so Lend-Lease, it was a policy program. So started by American President, yeah, Roosevelt. Then fourth one, Volga. So Volga, it is a river that runs in Russia. Yeah. So in that river, so in the bank of this river Volga, a famous city located, so which was a target of Hitler. Yeah, so German forces invaded Russia and tried to capture this city. So can you remember that? Yeah, Stalingrad. Yeah, so Volga, so Stalingrad. Then fifth one, Guadalcanal. So Solomon Island. So can you remember that Solomon Island? So that lies just above Australia continent. That is between America and Asia. Yeah, so in Pacific Ocean, so this island exists. So Solomon Island, so south of Pacific Ocean, this island exists. Okay, so there a battle took place. So Battle of Guadalcanal. So Battle of Midway, the Battle of Guadalcanal. So Guadalcanal, Solomon Island. Okay, so Blitzkrieg, lightning strike. Royal Navy, Britain. Lend-Lease, Roosevelt. Volga, Stalingrad. Guadalcanal, Solomon Island. Then fifth row letter. Answer the questions briefly. 2 mark. So who were the 3 prominent dictators of the post-World War I? So who were the 3 prominent dictators of the post-World War I? So post-World War I means after World War I. So who were the 3 prominent dictators? Take page number 28. Yeah. So in that the second heading, post-war crisis and Germany. Yeah, in that first paragraph, that last 2 lines. Yeah, so Italy, Mussolini, Germany, Hitler, and Spain, Franco. Yeah, so page number 28. So post-war crisis and Germany heading, first paragraph, last 2 lines. Yeah, just mark Italy, Mussolini, Germany, Hitler, Spain, Franco. Then second question, how did Hitler get the support from the people of Germany? So take page number 28. Yeah, the rise of Adolf Hitler. Yeah, the third heading, rise of Adolf Hitler. So first point, Adolf Hitler was able to exploit the general discontent among the Germans. Second, gifted with great oratorical skills, he was able to sway the people by his impassioned speeches, promising a return to the glorious military past of Germany. Then third, leave the point in your book, next point in your book, and write the next point, mark the next point. The fundamental platform on which Hitler built his support was the notion of the racial superiority of the German as a pure Aryan race and a deep-seated hatred of the Jews. Okay, so that point enough. Yeah, so just 3 points, mark it. Then third question, describe the Pearl Harbor incident. Take page number 32. Yeah, Pearl Harbor. So Pearl Harbor 1941. Here is very, very important. Yeah, mark that paragraph fully. So Pearl Harbor 1941. So very important question. Often they ask these questions. So mark it. Then fourth question. What do you know of Beveridge report? Take page number 36. Yeah, see the heading 3.4. Post-war welfare states in Europe. In that, the second paragraph in 1942, the report commonly known as. So that paragraph, so mark it fully. Fourth question. Yeah. Then fifth, name the Bretton Woods twins. Take page number 35. Yeah. The heading World Bank. So in that, so start from the beginning. The World Bank and the International Monetary Fund, referred to as the Bretton Woods twins, were both established in 1945 after the Bretton Woods Conference in 1944, located in Washington DC in the United States. So mark up to that. The answer for fifth question. Then sixth, what are the objectives of IMF? So take page number 36. Your right side top, that blue color box. So the objectives of the IMF are. So mark it fully. So answer for sixth question. Okay, so after marking the question, check whether you have marked it correctly or not. Then sixth Roman letter, answer in detail. So first detail, analyze the effects of the World War II. So take page number 33. So below the map, so Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Tokyo. So Japan map. So see the heading, effects of the war. See in that they gave three headings, so side headings. So new geopolitical power alignment, nuclear proliferation, international agencies. So mark it fully. So in international agencies, you have to mark both the paragraphs. So two paragraphs, no, you have to mark the two paragraphs. Okay, ma? Yeah. Then second detail, assess the structure and activities of the United Nations. So take page number 34 and 35. So 34. Yeah, see the heading United Nations. Yeah, just write the heading as United Nations and mark the year as 1945. Then put the heading as Introduction. As introduction, write the first initiative for the United Nations came from the United States and Britain in 1941 when they issued a joint declaration known as the Atlantic Charter. Then second point, now the United States has 193 member states. Yeah, next heading, General Assembly. Yeah, so General Assembly. So in General Assembly, mark as the United Nations functions almost like any government through its principal organs, which are similar to the legislative, executive, and judicial wing of a state. Then the strike out in the. So strike out the words in the. Just write, General Assembly is the body in which each member state is represented. It meets once a year and issues of interest and points of conflict are discussed in the Assembly. So these are the points you have to write under the heading General Assembly. Then write the heading Security Council. So the Security Council has 15 members. 5 countries, United States, Britain, France, Russia and China are permanent members, and there are 10 temporary members who are elected in rotation. Yeah. Then each of the permanent members has the right to veto. Yeah, Security Council, these points you have to mark. Then third heading, UN Secretariat. Yeah, so in that you have to mark the points. So the executive wing of the United Nations is UN Secretariat. It is headed by the Secretary General, who is elected by the General Assembly on the recommendation of the Security Council. The Secretary General, along with his cabinet and other officials, runs the United Nations. So the heading, UN Secretariat. Then fourth heading, the International Court of Justice. So under the heading, right, the International Court of Justice, headquartered at The Hague in Holland, is the judicial wing of the United Nations. Yeah, then next heading, Economic and Social Council. Yeah, the Economic and Social Council, the fifth organ of the United Nations, is responsible for coordinating all the economic and social work of the United Nations. Okay, so mark the headings carefully. Then the last heading, activities of the United Nations. So in that mark that paragraph fully. Yes, activities of the United Nations, mark the paragraph fully. Yeah. So these two questions were very, very important. Okay, so give the utmost care to read this question. Yeah, so both the World War II and United Nations. Okay, so the very important one. Yeah. So in history, always they gave importance to the causes and effects question. Okay, so that's why I am asking you to read these two questions very carefully. Yeah, so if you have any doubt in this question, ask me. Okay, students, mark the questions and read the questions whenever you have time. Okay, so later you have no time to read all these questions. Yeah, so you have only a short time. So don't waste your time. So just to read these questions. Yeah, so try to write it as a test whenever you have time. Yeah, so read the two questions and try to write any one question. Okay, students, thank you. Have a nice day.